Oh, let me see. I want to see your treasure. Oh, look at you. What did you find? You found a deer leg. Oh, RJ likes his deer legs. Good job, RJ. I know some of you might think it's gross, but for RJ, it's a treasure. Welcome to Cat and Dogs on Wheels. I'm Cat. Here's RJ chewing on his deer leg. But this isn't the only treasure he's found. He also found a jawbone of an elk, and this elk had healthy teeth. All his teeth are intact. Deer leg's a little stinky. Not rotten, but you know. Anyway, so we left the Belmont area. I'm down boondocking down by Lake Mary. Big open meadows with lots of grass, good cow pasture. They aren't here right now, of course, but I'm sure if you come the right time, there would be lots of cows here too. But the one, and when we first got here, it's a little bit warmer than Belmont, but it's getting colder. So at night, it's starting to now low 30s, high 20s, colder than I like. But the biggest disadvantage here is zero cell service, no cell service at all. My phone is dead as far as being able to even make phone calls or text, much less get online with my phone. So the cold temperatures and no cell service is making us, tomorrow we're going to head a little bit further south down to Prescott Valley. I'm going to boondock down there and wait for the temperatures to cool in Courtside. I'll check back with you when we're in Prescott. Well, we didn't actually make it to Prescott Valley. The temperatures weren't going to be what I wanted. But I ended up meeting up with a viewer, really nice gal, Mary, and her dog, Teddy. And we did a little bit of research and decided to go down towards Black Canyon City, specifically to Badger Springs Trailhead. We had so much fun. I'm just going to show you. And RJ made a new good friend. And this strange looking thing is a geometric magnetic camera that takes pictures up to a third mile underground. It takes pictures of water, infrastructure, minerals, rocks, and it took us a bit of research to find out what it was. After Badger Springs, we headed on into Courtside. Now, my new friend Mary, she had other plans, actually, some pretty fun plans. Right now, she's basking on the beach in Mexico. Well, we made it to Quartzsite. First stop, shower. Ah, wonderful, wonderful $5 shower at Cindy's Beauty Salon. That was awesome. My welcome home was an unlimited time in the shower. How cool is that? So here we are in the lower desert. It's not as green and colorful with flowers as it was last year. But that doesn't mean we don't have color. The sun paints the desert floor, mountains, and sky with multitudes of color, from fall golds and browns to pastels, even to their opposite, deep, vivid, and bright. Each day is as individual as a fingerprint. We got the wind, some days more than others. That's one thing you're guaranteed. You're guaranteed not a brutal cold winter, not a rainy, dreary, cloudy winter, but definitely a windy winter. And because of high winds, I put heavy rocks on top of my stakes, and so far, in really big winds the last couple of years, my tent stays stable. I did get majorly stuck out here. I was actually on my way to try and pull somebody else out of a stuck wash. I didn't get stuck in a wash. I'm very careful about the washes. I even get out and check before going through somewhere I haven't been through before to make sure my bus will be able to handle it. But I was driving along gravel, flat, actually scouting a spot that I could get through a wash. And suddenly, I hit a pocket of sand that was underneath the gravel, and bam, I was stuck. I went to Courtside Chatter and showed my situation, and I got really a good response from several kind gentlemen. I did get rescued by Paul, my knight in red ram shining armor. It was a piece of cake for him. He had his beautiful big red truck with his heavy duty winch, and he hooked me up, pushed a button, wham bam, thank you ma'am, I'm out. And I ended up making a friend. So all's well that ends well. I'll admit I had a few moments of being very upset, but that was just at the beginning. And then I talked to Mary of Maximalist Minibus, and she cooled my jets. So I've hit the streets looking for work, put in some job applications, some online, some on paper. We'll see how that works out. But I'm in Courtside, so if you want to meet up, if you've got my number, you can text me or get a hold of me on katanddogsonwheels@gmail.com, and I will put that in the description also. And we can meet up. I'm camped way out in the middle of nowhere in the back of Skadden Wash. I'm going to put up ribbons to mark the way so it's easier for you to find. I will also give you a pin once you contact me. And between that and the ribbons marking the way, you shouldn't have an issue finding me. What are you eating? Those are little cactus things, man. You don't want to eat cactus. Those are really prickly. Don't be eating that stuff. Dude. So how do I keep myself busy? Well, for one, I'm digging a fire pit, which isn't easy out here in the rock. You'd think I'd found a place that was sandy, just disguised with rock on the top. But no, that's not what I'm doing here. So I don't kill myself. It'll take, several days. It's very important out here. Well, especially because big rocks are hard to find. So I need to dig it down so I don't have to have as many rocks to make it actually a pit. On our 2 walks a day, I scout out and find big rocks. We don't have very many big rocks around here, so you have to go walk through different washes and find the big rocks. I'm storing the rocks for the fire pit around my mat. Now that I'm actually working on the fire pit and have enough stones to actually start getting close to having enough, on our walks I'll start bringing back dead and down firewood and little twigs for kindling. So doing that, plus I finished all my pine cones for the street fair, and I'm going to be there Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 18th. I can't believe it's already the 18th of November. So come and see me at the fair. All my pine cones are decorated and boxed up and ready to go. I've been doing that. And I have little projects that I want to get started, but I had to get the pine cones all done. So I'll let you know the different projects that I have going. And I think RJ's headed back to the bus. He says it's too hot in the sun. The bus is nice and cool still. Take care, stay safe, and I hope to see you down the road sometime.